and I am back again to share with you a few of the trending headlines this night. After reading them out for you, I will allow you to watch the videos where we explain in detail what Tinubu mean today. Hey, Tinubu don't come out to my people with a big announcement, and it don't shock everybody because from Twitter down to Facebook, from Facebook down to TikTok, now saw the headline the trends this morning.
My people, another update don't drop. Oh. Hey, God have mercy. I be king of update. I know say I dey go deeper to make research into bringing information that is true. That is, information that will make you to believe and also to agree with me that Biafra is here already. Maybe or maybe not. You might have your own personal opinion. You must have your own different translation towards this message you're about to watch now. But I tell you the truth. What I'm about to tell you is the real truth. TUFUNBU made a comment in Biafra, and that comment has been translated by what I call it, specialist. Let me put it that way. Specialist or political analyst. Okay, political analyst. That statement he made in Biafra when he went there to commission a project translates that he have agreed for Biafra referendum. I repeat, he said that statement translates that he have agreed to Biafra referendum. And some people, if you go to different quarters now, there is a trending videos everywhere. Why must you do that kind of mistake? Say directly or indirectly. He say don't use his hand. Buy the karashika where pump his leg. Let me put it that way. But that is not the problem with me here. My own problem here is that Biafra have conducted their referendum. Yes, we have conducted our referendum. And Biafra have been declared with a full-fledged constitution in place. Even as I'm talking to you now, our constitution is in the table of Oga Chukwuwike Donald TROMP, which Mazi Netanyahu have presented to him. So what are we saying here? But anyway, everybody have a right to their own personal opinion or the way they might choose to dissect the message. But the fact here remains, Bola Ahmed Tinubu have agreed. What he agreed to conduct a referendum. But are we still on that referendum issue? My brother, it have long been forgotten because when Mazi Netanyahu was asking for this referendum, they refused. When Mazi Netanyahu said, restructure this country, let the East go, let the West go, and let the North go. Go and manage the resources and be paying percentage to the Central, which is Abuja. They said, Nehi Kaba. And now the guy came out and said, we have passed the Rubicon. That whatever you people want to do now, whether you want to restructure or you want to do a referendum, we are no more interested. We are going as a nation, and that is what we must do. So let us just listen to this, our broadcaster by name Queen Capone. Hey, the next gonna see them, Queen Capone. Okay, and we're working Queen Capone, no problem. We'll go through that matter when the time is right. But from now, let us listen to her. She have information, some kind of vital information she have within her reach to pass to the general public. Let me see, somebody, Anya who said, stop saying that Nigeria should conduct a referendum. Biafra has conducted self-referendum in 2024. The result of the self-referendum led to the declaration of the United States of Biafra in 2025. What you need, what you should be saying is recognize the result of the Biafra self-referendum in which over 50 million Biafrans voted to leave Nigeria, including I myself. Okay, oh yeah, let's go there. In case you don't know, and today, now Sunday. Happy Sunday to you all. It shall be well with all of us. 12th day in the month of April in the year of 2026. Informate, they drop every now and then. Yeah?
My people, the headline here says, Senegal government moves to revoke passport of Nigerians who renounce citizenship. So in case you know here and well, Tinubu government have decided today that any Nigeria where decides talk say you no one belong to Nigeria again, they are going to revoke their passports.
Okay.
My people, I am going to play a video where go read the full news for us and will give us the full analysis so that you go really understand that. Maybe you don't see the news, but you don't really understand. And also, you get how this thing take.
In this regard now, what does it simplify mean? It means that Biafra have come already because 99.999% of Biafrans have denounced Nigeria. So let all our passports be revoked. We are Biafrans. You may be listening now to ask me, where have he mentioned I didn't hear where he mentioned that he have granted a referendum. When he says that anybody who denounces Nigeria that their passports are going to be revoked, me and you that is even in diaspora can never be proud to bring out our that nonsense green passport. So what are we saying now? Oh, okay, you want him to just say it directly. Oh, I have given them a referendum. Now, when sometimes there's some words that comes in form of proverbs, and then it depends on you. Yes, it is left for you not to depend. It's left for you to then digest that proverb. Just like the word Igbo adage will always say that onye ọbụla atụrụ inu wee kọwara ya, that ego eji wee na ya ọmụgwọ lara n'isi. You get the point now, Okay, that anybody that they give you a proverb and also explain that proverb, the money that they use to take care of you, both your hospital bill and everything, is all in vain. That is what it means in English and Tapiaren. If I'm wrong, please help me translate more of it at the comment section of this video for those of us who don't understand our local dialect. So, I am sorry that I've lost the language of the gods because we are the gods. Ndibo, that is what we are. Please Please, let us continue listening to our sister. And like, share, comment, subscribe.
Affect Mazen Namdekano. And Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. When I don't say Prime Minister Simon Ekpa has once come on internet and destroyed Nigeria passport. So my people, this video is going to show you how it affects both Mazen Namdekano, Biafra agitators, and Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. Just make sure that you are watching this video to the very end so that you'll be able to get the full detail. When I don't say my job here is if I see, I will bring them. In case you never subscribe, you are missing a lot too, because every day I share what they go on in the country as it hot. I know they lose guard. So the next headline here today says Tinubu has weaponized hardship and reduced Nigerians to cup of rice amid insecurity. A Yoruba union said today. A Yoruba group don't come out today. They blast Tinubu. They give a woto. They talk to them, say, you don't turn Nigerians to Biafra. You don't turn them to cup of rice. Even amidst of insecurity, with everything where they happen, Tinubu talk for in mind that only rice now go solve the problem with full Nigeria, which he created. Moving on to the next headline today, before we go watch the video. This particular last headline here says, Nigeria's debt burden have soared under Tinubu, World Bank says. Now here, the debt when Nigeria don't owe right now under Tinubu's administration, according to World Bank, they said he choke. Say the debt he did too much. In fact, he passed too much. If there is anything we pass too much, say he plenty. Say Tinubu don't to borrow money from them. Right now, I go allow you to watch this video. Please take your time, watch this video. Listen to this, our sister. How you analyze this big news where Tinubu dropped today, the announcement that whoever renounced Nigeria citizen that is going to revoke their passport. Please do not be in a haste to watch this video so that you'll be able to understand every single word he said here. Please, as you are watching, I beg, like the video and equally share it. Liking it will make YouTube to push it more for many Nigerians to see it. It is very, very important they know what is going on or what Tinubu government is up to this time around. May we watch the video.
This particular update has been trending since morning, since today being the 11th of April 2026, that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration is set to revoke all the passports of anybody that denounces being a Nigerian citizen. I may explain. As in our President Bola Ahmed Tinubu administration, public, they say that he is no longer a citizen of Nigeria, that they are revoking their passports. They are taking the person away from being a Nigerian citizen. And the reason why I just am cool about it is because a lot of narrative have been going on, saying that the thing is going to affect Mazen Namdekano, is going to affect Mr. Simon Ekpa, because according to them, they say that Simon Ekpa came out publicly to say that he is no longer a citizen of Nigeria, that he is denouncing Nigeria, and as well as Mazen Namdekano. That is the updates that have been trending over the social media. Go to Twitter, go to Facebook, Instagram, everywhere it's trending, even on YouTube, that even Mazen Namdekano denounced being a Nigerian citizen. Yes. And after I saw this particular news, I went to Sahara Reporters. I also saw the same news where they say that Tinubu government moves to revoke passports of Nigerians who renounce citizenship. Then I want to say a little thing before I go straight and read. If truly they want to renounce this particular passport of a thing, that means these people recognize self-determination. They recognize self-determination. Yes, because if they don't, they cannot come out and tell that they are renouncing anybody that said that he is no longer a citizen of Nigeria. If truly you want to renounce people that said that they are no longer a citizen of Nigeria, what are you waiting for? Conduct referendum. Because we Biafrans as a whole, we don't even need your passport. It's not doing anything for us. Me in particular, I don't have anything to do with Nigerian passport. Do you understand? So if it's that way, why not conduct referendum? Let the Biafrans go. Use their own personal passport. Use their country passport. We are old enough to have our country. What is holding you, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu? Anyway, let's go straight to the main news of the day. According to Sahara Reporters, today being the 11th of April 2026, in Sahara Reporters, the directive was issued by the Minister of Interior, Olubunmi Tunji Ojo, who ordered the Nigerian Immigration Service to enforce the measure without delay for all affected persons whose renunciation requests have been duly processed and approved. According to them, this particular man, Olubunmi Tunji Ojo, that is pushing that they should reinforce that, they should renounce anybody, they should do it very fast and renounce anybody that have come out publicly to say that he is no longer interested in being a Nigerian citizen. Even all the Biafrans at large, me in particular, I don't want to be a Nigerian citizen. I don't know about you. I don't know about any. I don't want to be a Nigerian citizen. It has nothing to do for me. This place, they keep unaliving people every day by day without regrets. Tinubu watch his people too, by every day without regret, without even thinking twice. They watch his people. The military have been slaughtered like they are chicken. Bandits have infiltrated the military. Everything. What is going on? We are tired of being Nigerian. Please renounce it very quick and The moment you renounce it, remember that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is now a foreign, that you are now holding a foreign citizen. Yes, you are now holding a foreign citizen. Please, release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Release Simon Ekpa, because you people are the ones holding Simon Ekpa and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and conduct referendum. Let us leave Nigeria. We don't even want to be a Nigerian, because it has nothing to do for us. It has not been doing anything for us. I continue. The President Bola Ahmed Tinubu-led government has directed the immediate withdrawal and deactivation of Nigerian passports held by individuals who have formally renounced their citizenship. Okay, the directive was issued by the Minister of Interior, Olubunmi Tunji Ojo, who ordered the Nigerian Immigration Service to enforce the measures without delay for all affected persons whose renunciation request has been duly processed and approved. The development was disclosed in a statement released on Saturday by the Minister's Special Advisor on Media, Alao Babatunji. According to the statement, the directive applies strictly to Nigerians whose renunciation of citizenship has been formally endorsed by the President in line with constitutional provisions. Tunji Ojo explained that the ministry's actions is rooted in the legal framework provided by Section 29, Subsection 1 and Subsection 2 of the 1999 Constitution, as amended, which outline the process and consequences of renouncing Nigerian citizenship. Okay, the statement quoted the provision as stating, number 1, any citizen of Nigeria of full age who wishes to renounce his Nigerian citizenship shall make a declaration in the prescribed manner for the renunciation. That is, they are giving you, if you want to renounce Nigerian citizenship, if you want to say you are no longer, these are the things you have to do in order to take yourself away from Nigeria. I think this is a method of a referendum. Okay. Number 2, the president shall cause the declaration made under subsection 1 of this section to be registered, and upon such registration, the person who made the declaration shall cease to be a citizen of Nigeria. That means they are saying that if you do it the way they want it, that you will cease to be a citizen of Nigeria. He stressed that once the renunciation process is completed and duly registered, the individual ceases to enjoy any legal recognition as a Nigerian citizen, including the right to process official travel documents issued by the country. According to the minister, the directive is part of a broader effort by the Minister of Interior to safeguard the integrity of Nigerian citizenship system and prevent potential abuse of official documents. We don't need you. All we want is Biafra.
Since the day you were born.
For Christ's sake, this Tinubu's administration, left, right, and center. He noted that in the past, gaps in the enforcement had allowed some former citizens to continue traveling with Nigerian passports despite having legally relinquished their nationality. The latest action, he said, is designed to close such loopholes and ensure that the country's identity management system reflects accurate and up-to-date record of citizenship status. Tunji Ojo also linked to the directive to the ongoing reform within the Nigerian Immigration Service, particularly efforts aimed at modernizing passport issuance process, enhancing data verification mechanisms, and aligning Nigeria's practice with international standards on travel documentations and border control. He maintained that preserving the credibility of Nigerian passport is critical not only for national security but also for maintaining trust with foreign governments and international partners. Instead, insecurity. People are here doing rubbish. Anyway, it is good though. It is good. We don't need you people again. Conduct referendum, for crying out loud. Conduct referendum. That is the only way, because we are tired. Even the ones that are not saying it publicly, they are tired. In one way or the other, they are weeping. I'm telling you the truth. Conduct referendum. If you conduct referendum today and Ndibo decides that they still want to be in Nigeria, fine. Who will come and stop you? No problem, they will stay in Nigeria. But if you conduct referendum and they say that they are tired, they want to go, everybody, you do the normal thing, everybody will go. You sign the legal document and everybody will go their part. Tunji Ojo linked the directive to ongoing reform within the Nigerian Immigration Service, particularly efforts aimed at modernizing passport issuance process, enhancing data verification mechanisms, and aligning Nigeria's practice with international standards on travel documentations and border control. He maintained that preserving the credibility of Nigerian passport is critical not only for national security but also for maintaining trust with foreign governments and their international partners. The minister added that the government would continue to deploy policy and technology-driven solutions to strengthen border management and eliminate identity-related infractions. We will continue to strengthen systems that secures Nigerians' borders, prevent identity fraud, preserve the sanctity of Nigerian citizenship, and facilitate legitimate travel while preventing unauthorized or ineligible assets, Tunji said. He further signaled that the minister would sustain close monitoring of compliance with the directive, warning that any attempt to retrain or use Nigerian passport after renouncing citizenship would be treated as a violation of the law. Observers say that the move underscores the government's resolve to ensure the legal consequences of citizenship decision, while reinforcing the principles that national identity documents must strictly correspond with an individual's current legal status. This is coming from President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration. Can Megodi explain me? How do you put that now? Hey, you go the avenue for anybody that wants to renounce being a Nigerian. It's just simple Nigeria. And here you go the avenue, you can come and sign that you don't want to be a Nigerian citizen again. That they have gotten that particular legal constitution from a 1999 constitution, subsection 1, subsection 2 of 1991 constitution, that you can come now and register that you don't want to be a Nigerian citizen. So they had a list here, something stable, it now sought to be a Nigerian citizen. Enjoy the freedom of traveling with Nigerian documents, that they will stop you from using Nigerian passports, they will stop you from getting the legal documents from Nigeria if you want to travel. You are going to hear that na hard hozi or that ni choho a Nigerian citizen, that you can come and register that you don't want to be a Nigerian citizen. Then this particular thing is, instead of doing it this way, why not call for referendum?
¿Cómo se dice yo puedo en inglés?
Yes. Why not call for referendum and say, if you want to be a Nigerian citizen, register in this place. If you don't want to be a Nigerian citizen, register in this place. Do you understand? They will do it online. Fine. If you still want to come to Biafra land to come and do it, you come to Biafra land. People that want to be a Nigerian will come out and register. People that don't want to be a Nigerian, they will vote. Every state, they will vote. After everything, they will call. About the results, everybody go their way. After everything, they will allow them. Nigeria, but after vote, they will leave us to go. We're our own country. We can be a neighboring country. You understand? So that is what I think. And there is this particular narrative that have been going on that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu denounced to be a Nigerian citizen, and Simon Ekpa denounced to be a Nigerian citizen, that now it will affect them. That means you are holding a foreigner. You are holding a foreigner. Yes, so release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, conduct referendum. Things are getting more tough. What do you think about this video? Whatever you think, I want to see it under the comment section. And thinking that even God is entering inside their body, they are doing everything according to, normally, things are working perfectly for our own good.
Yes, things are working perfectly for our own good. So, Nnamdi Kanu is now being officially announced as a U.S. citizen from the state of Georgia. Don't forget, they have given him a honorary degree. Honorary chieftaincy title. Okay, but the fact remains that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have been ordained as a Georgia citizen of the United States of America. So if they do start this policy now, then Nnamdi Kanu minus Ekpa. Okay, if they are talking about extradition, you cannot extradite because he have already used his hand to turn his passport into pieces. So now he is no more anywhere from Nigeria. In fact, you cannot call him a Bekeleke man again. He's a finally citizen. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I will hear my voice again in my next publication. Bye for now.